DreAllDay.com.
All right, everybody. Dre Baldwin, DreAllDay.com. Ask Anna.
Hi, everyone.
Anna's gonna be answering the question here. This is something that I heard in the comments that I didn't even mention in the last Anna Dre show we did. Was people saying, all right, so a black guy, and this is not even people saying in the comments, but this is something, even when I started Googling the topic and reading articles about black men who date white women, because there's a lot of articles on this topic. And there's a lot of articles about white women who date black men. So I just started reading some of these just to see what people are saying. And there's a lot of them that talk about like how people are going to react to you when you do it.
Yes.
And one of them is Kanye West had a line in his song. He said, you stay right, girl, but when he get on, he leave your ass for a white girl. That when a black guy becomes successful, he goes and gets the white girl to be like completes the picture of success.
Yes.
Success by going getting with a white person, because being with a black person, that's kind of like, that's not good enough. You got to upgrade to a white person when you become successful. And ironically, Kanye West went and got a white girl, because when he made that song, he wasn't with a white girl.
Yeah, right.
But then he went. A long time ago. Yeah, so then he ends up with a white girl who's actually not white. She's European. Kim Kardashian is European.
Oh.
Well, she was born in America, though, right?
Yeah.
All right, so she's more white.
She's white.
Okay. Anyway, the question is, how do you feel about the fact that people could say, because this black guy became successful, whatever people consider to be successful, whatever people know about me, all right, he used to play ball, he's an entrepreneur, he appears successful, whatever people call success. Now he went and got you to be like the trophy to complete his picture of winning in life. How do you feel about that?
I feel that it's a really good picture.
Oh, me too. We got a lot of photos.
I think it's an ignorant thing to say. I mean, you don't know about that person and their intentions and why they're with whomever they are with. So in general, I think it's a silly thing to say. And then you projecting your life and your experiences and your little thoughts on someone that you don't even know, especially if it's a famous person. I have a thing with people talking about famous people like they know them. Like, you don't know them. You don't really know them. As much as you think you do, you don't. So I think they should stop saying that.
And what about a person who's not famous? I mean, I'm not famous. I mean, some people know me, but I ain't famous. But they say, all right, you've achieved these things, and now you went and got yourself a white girl as a trophy.
Yeah, it's their life. It's their projecting on how they feel and what they think on you. When they're talking about someone else, they are talking about themselves, because that's what they would probably do, or that's what they would want to do if they reach that level. So it's all projection. That's all it is.
So it's just people taking what they already think and feel about themselves, or what they would do, or what they wish they could do.
Right. But
they haven't done, or they won't do.
Correct.
And they're saying it to somebody else, but they're saying it in a way that's negative.
Right. Especially when they're saying it in the negative way, it's a projection. Like,
how do you know?
There is no other, like, for example, if someone says, oh, what you just described, like, oh, you got yourself a white girl, you think you're successful now, so you got yourself a white girl. I mean, that's their little world. They're living in that little world. How do they know, why are we together? So,
question, they're saying that as a way to be negative. I mean, you're saying that they're projecting. So does that mean if that person who said it becomes successful, that they're going to go get a white girl? Because they just made it look negative.
That their idea of success is that. That's their idea of success.
So
they don't know if it's your idea.
Let me go deeper there. So does that mean that person could possibly self-sabotage to not get success, just to make sure they don't do that thing and make that mistake?
Very possible, but most likely not, because if that's how they see success and they want it, they're probably going after it. Or if they're not, they might even give up on it, because they haven't. You see, when people are bitter, then they become negative. So it's like the bitterness in there, in that comment.
Bitter meaning what?
Bitter meaning like, I'm bitter because I can't get it, or I didn't get it. So, and now that's what you do. Like, you become successful and you get yourself a white girl. Like, this is such a negative and like ignorant comment. I can't believe we're talking about this.
Well, people be saying this shit. That's why I've read this in many articles.
Best thing I can
Some
say,
people said in the comments, but that's why I brought this.
It's their experience, and that's why they say it. Really, it has nothing to do with you.
All right. So that's it for this episode of Ask Anna. Work on your game. Dre all day.